What's up, you guys? Smarmy Hey man, I just been like a mad scientist with the videos lately, and I don't know, I was racking my brain the last couple of days and trying to level up some guns in Call of Duty. And one of the things that was really irritating was that I was trying to level up my AK-47 because I was like, rumor is on the patch notes the AK got buffed. Not necessarily the case. So I started to take some clips of my AK-47 play. I took some clips of my AMAX play, and I took some clips of my Growl play. And here's what I found out. Let's take a look at the patch notes really quick. So looking at these patch notes, a couple of things that when I went back and looked at it a little bit more carefully, it said increase max ammo and start ammo, CR56 AMAX, M67 rounds. Okay, not a big deal. Car 98 increased ADS speed, small decrease in hip spread, increased damage range. Wait a minute, that's interesting. AK-47 increase ADS speed. Okay, CR56 AMAX decrease damage range. The Growl 556 though is the most interesting one on this list in my opinion. Damage range reduction, slight increase to high frequency recoil, reduced recoil compensation, decreased range on two different barrels. So, wow. Okay, this is really interesting shit. Does this increased max ammo and start ammo really mean anything for the AMAX? I don't think so. It doesn't change anything as far as the gun as it was before. A little bit later in the patch notes though, it says CR56 AMAX decreased damage range. I'm not really sure what that means, but let's take a look at some clips with that gun. So, I shot that guy. He kind of got away from me. I hopped over. Felt like it took a little while to kill him. This next one, again, I felt like I had to shoot a lot of bullets at him. But then there's this clip where I just tapped this guy twice, it looks like. This felt like the gun usually, my recollection is how it feels. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I stream live Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 8 to 12. I don't know if I'm a good enough player for me to notice the difference and whether or not the decreased damage range has any effect on my game. Let's take a look at the Growl. Damage range reduction, slight increase to high frequency recoil, reduced recoil compensation and decreased range on Tempest 26.4 Archangel and FFS 20.8 Nexus barrels. Let's watch some clips of that and let's see if we can figure this one out. Let's go!
I'm reloading! Got control!
Come on! Quite honestly, once again, I noticed no difference from before the patch. This freaking Growl's a laser beam, dude. As you can see in that final clip, I had 3 guys. Never thought twice about it. No lack of confidence. I mean, to me, it's still the best AR in the game, hands down, period. Now, let's move on to this Car 98. Increased ADS speed, love it. Small decrease to hip spread, don't care. Increased damage range, hello? Listen, if you guys watch my videos, you'll know that this is the gun that I was using before the Rytec came out as my sniper in whether it was Warzone or multiplayer. And I gotta be honest with you, man, I'm pretty cracked with this sniper. So this is just nothing but good news. Check out these clips and let me know if you can see any difference. I can tell you there isn't any.
Enemy near Main Street.
We're halfway there, keep fighting.
Next.
Enemy attack. We're in control.
That's one. That's two.
That's 3. Oh, I thought I was gonna get the Patrick joke. So here's the problem, man, is they really buffed this Car 98. And with the addition of the Rytech, and I'm going to get into this in just a second. I'm going to play a bunch of clips of the Rytech, but I see that they kind of buffed the AX50 a little bit. But the reality is that you don't have to literally be right on the money with the Rytech, and you can kill people. You can hit them in the chest and kill them with the explosive rounds. And so I think they had to do a little something to the AX50 in order to make it like so people would just not even, just stop using it. I've stopped using the AX50. I'm purely a Car 98 and Rytech guy at this point. So yeah, need to buff that thing more. Look, I wanted to give it a fair shake, but let me just say this to you. In these 2 clips with the AX50, here's the one thing that I noticed, and I noticed this while I was playing as well, is I'm just ADSing so much with this gun. And perhaps I could change sights and maybe that would change the way I use the gun. But from a quick scoping perspective, I don't feel confident to quick scope with this gun. And so again, maybe they're trying to buff a little bit so people will feel more confident in using it. Currently, in the state that the gun's in, the other 2 snipers are better for me. I'm not using this gun. Let's talk about the AK-47, okay? So, AK-47 has increased ADS speed. Is that a buff, really? I don't think so, dude. Yeah, I went and got excited, grabbed this gun, started to try and level it up, and I'm not that impressed, man. I'm going to use the Growl. I'm going to use the AMAX probably before I choose, if I'm going to choose an AR. Judge for yourselves. Check out these clips. Guys, so I can't kill anybody for a fucking clip.
Counter UAV online.
It's kind of upsetting.
Enemy in the bus.
There we go. At the end of the day, you hear me talk about it a lot in these videos when I talk about any kind of advice. I mean, eventually, in the first few clips, you can see I had like a scope on the thing. I just could never find a setup that I felt good playing multi with. And perhaps that's not the best use for this gun, but I'll tell you this. It started to feel a little bit better, a little bit more comfortable, like once I really leveled it up and I was able to take the stock off of it and kind of get the right barrel on it. But it still is not as good of a feel to me as the Growl or the AMAX. Or for that matter, using any one of the SMGs, which we won't even get into right now. But yeah, for me, AK-47, not so much. So at the end of the day, you guys, looking at the weapons that we've gone over, I'm going to be using the Car 98 as my sniper, whether I'm playing Warzone, whether I'm playing in multiplayer, assuming that I'm playing multiplayer to try and frag out. I'll mix in the AMAX, the M67. I'll mix in, my M4 again. I golded out that gun. But I'm probably not going to go back to the AK-47. I think the next thing I'm probably going to look at doing is probably looking at my M5, my MP5, and my MP7. Maybe the Uzi. They had a cool Uzi in for 4th of July. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I don't know yet. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you guys want to see videos. I'm loading them almost daily at this point. Also, in the description down below, I've put the links to the videos with the AMAX, with my Car 98, with the AX50, and with the Growl. So if you guys want to check those out, they're down below. Otherwise, like I said before, I'll be back on July 31st on Twitch streaming live. I look forward to seeing all of you guys then. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Much love to you guys and stay safe.